Assalamu alaikum and an amazing good morning to all our lovely viewers who are out there and are tuned into PD World right now. Well, what a different way to say good morning to all our amazing viewers because I know it's very different for you, it's different for me too. But the day is Friday and the only reason why I am here, I'm standing right in front of you is that I want all of you to be wise while you're making decisions related to your sacrifice. For example, it's going to be Eid in another 2 days. So on Monday it will be Eid probably. So a lot of people, they'll be heading towards the mandi or the market itself to get their goats, to get their cattle, to get their camels so that they can actually offer the ritual of sacrifice, which is quite important for us being Muslims. Now the fact is that the only reason why I'm here in Mandi is that I want you to decide wisely and properly which animal to buy and how much will it be for. For example, if you're going to come to Mandi and if you're going to come to the market, people over here, they're going to rip you off because of the fact that they're going to ask you for money. Now, the animals over here within the market are brought from different provinces, from different cities of Pakistan. And yes, there are a lot of cities which are actually famous for a lot of beautiful animals. For example, Sahiwal. Sahiwal is famous for cattle too at the same time. So there are a number of different breeds of goats over here, lambs and cattle and then camels. So what I'll do is that I have actually divided this particular show in 3 different parts, in 3 different segments. So first of all, we're going to go and visit the goat market or the lamb market, then the cattle market, and then later on we'll move towards the camel market. And alongside me, I've got somebody. Hello, how are you?
How are you?
What are you doing over here?
Same thing what you are doing here. Just came in to see the goats.
All right, so let me just introduce to you my lovely and amazing guest who's here alongside me. He's going to help me throughout the entire visit of the Mandi itself. Mandi is actually known as market, so I'm going to use the word Mandi once again. So, Baba Saab, thank you very much for joining us. How are you?
Pretty good. And Shahzad, how are you? Lovely to see you on such a Friday morning.
I'm amazing, I'm exuberant, and I'm excited about the fact that Bakra Eid is fast approaching. We are only left with 2 days, and a lot of people out there, they need to go, they need to step outside because of the fact they need to purchase their goats, their lambs, so that they can offer sacrifice. But other than that, Baba Saab himself is an expert related to animals because he himself owns kennels and a lot of other stuff. So Baba Saab is a literate person, first of all, and then second of all, he's going to let us know that which purchase actually is going to be the perfect one, and one needs to be very careful while coming towards the mandi because of the fact that first of all it's very smelly over here, and you better buy a mask for your own self if you want to protect yourself from the entire pollution which is actually over here. So Baba Saab, first of all, since we are covering the goat market,
Okay.
so how many different type of goats are available within this market?
Okay. First of all, the goats, they come from Capra, Agrarius, Haracus. Again, they are subdivided into other families and they are clubbed with the sheeps, which is known as the Bovidae family. And further on from the Bovidae family, they are coupled with the sub-family classes of Antelope family under the Caprinae.
All right, but now since Baba Sahib, we are here to purchase animals for our sacrifice ritual, and what we're going to do is that we have to tell all the techniques which we have known so far because of the fact that with our grandfathers, we have been coming to these mandis and we have been purchasing these animals, so we quite a bit know, or maybe quite a lot know about these animals, what to do, what not to do. So first of all, Baba Sahib, what we need to do is the first part of the technique is, for example, if you enter the market, don't just start purchasing animals right at the front because the actual price which you'll actually get is within the middle of the main market because of the fact that people who are actually at the suburbs of the market, for example, the exterior of the market, they're going to ask for as much money as they want to because they know that we are lazy people. We don't want to go in. We don't want to step in. So we're going to step in. We'll make sure that, the prices will go a little lower. So first of all, what we need to do is that we need to ask prices for these particular animals and then so that we can actually compare. All right, Baba?
Okay, this animal, these are the specific beetle variety. They come from Talagang, and Talagang is famous for the uncut nala there, and they are those variety which are known for their height, weight, meat, and of course the good milk yield that they give. And these variety again, from the beetle we come to the sheeps. These are the sheep with which we in the our local language.
I think it's a lamb though.
No, sheep.
All right.
Sheep. Lamb is a small sheep.
All right.
Okay. with a chhatri with it. We call it the chakra and so on and so forth. But the problem is that in Pakistan we have got about 18 goat varieties and there are 300 goat varieties. So there are so many kajali and
But which one to look for?
Okay, then again depends on what is your budget. The budget this year is somewhere, I think, if you are going to have a good animal,
20 to 25. I think that's pretty much normal.
I think you are on a bit on the lower side. You must go to a... Sir, ये कितने का लिया आपने?
All right, so what we're doing is that we're asking this particular gentleman that how much did you got this goat for? All right, so let's talk to them. Which breed is this, Dr. Saab?
This is again a beetle breed. They started from 45,000 and you see this one and it has come to 29,000.
29,000. So see, 20 to 25,000 pretty much okay. It depends on your bargaining skills, but at the same time, you know, the most important factor is that you have to see towards the teeth of the goat.
That is very important.
Because of the fact that, you know, this particular goat has got two teeth, that means that, you know, this particular goat is 2 years old.
Aspect.
All right.
Thank you,
All right, for all our Pakistani viewers, the Bakra is Donda. All right, I don't know how weird I look by saying that, but the age is 2 years.
Two teeth and is ready for the sacrifice. But the particular condition for sacrifice for Donda doesn't apply to the sheeps
Why?
because our religion says it like that.
It's perfectly all right.
Perfectly all right for the sheep, but for the
But
goat,
for example, if the goat is 6 months old or 1 year old, do you think that we can sacrifice that particular animal?
if the animal meets the criteria of being a Donda, then he will sacrifice. But usually the Donda comes after 11 months to 13 months.
So all right. So now you have to be aware of these terms. Donda is a goat who is 2 years old. Chauga is a goat who is 4 years old. And Chega is a goat who is 6 years old. And if you're going to sacrifice an animal who's 6 years old, I think you'll pretty much have trouble while you'll be doing your barbecue because the meat is not going to dissolve so easily.
You look for the goat or the animal who is young, and your age range should be between 18 months to 2.5 years.
All right, that's it.
Don't go above.
Okay, so Dr. Saab, what we're going to do is that we're going to go within the market so that we can get to know how the prices are and how to make a wise decision. All right, let's do it. All right, Dr. Saab, but since we're moving towards the center of the market, why do you think this year the prices are quite higher than compared to the previous year?
This year there are actually two main reasons. One is the deluge, that is the floods, which has come in the southeast Punjab.
Yeah.
And secondly, the edibles for fodder. Fodder has been very expensive. And thirdly is the transportation charges. And the transportation charges have increased tremendously. And those transportation charges all accumulated together, the price have jacked up and escalated.
But then, Dr. Saab, don't you think that it's going to be very difficult for the normal buyer, for example, or that particular working class, because the budget they're going to come up with is 20 to 25, one way or the other?
I think I agree with you, but as you just pointed out yourself that normal goat or the beetle sheep is available for 25,000, and those people who are coming in with a budget of 15,000 or 20,000 may have to wait for another 3 days before the prices go down.
Today is Friday, they'll have to wait till Sunday because Monday is Eid.
Mondays, no,
But maybe on Eid day first they can.
also they should come. I think those of you who really want to have a bargain, try to come on Eid day, but come somewhere after Asr prayers and then come again the next day. The prices are gonna go down because the buyer is not there in the market. Because
So then, Dr. Saab, now what we're supposed to do is that we are supposed to buy 2 goats for ourselves, okay? And then you're going to play it. You're going to play it large. You have to make a deal within 40,000 rupees. Let's see whether you'll be successful or not. Okay, you're the one.
Okay.
You're the man. So where do you think we should head?
I think we should head further in because the prices are jacked up here. Let's go into, and again a point of advice for all the people coming in, don't just stand at the tip of the market, go in the center of the market where we're going to move now.
This goat is quite high and fine too. Looks like a fighter one.
Beetle Jattal.
So right now we're trying to move within the center of the mandi itself and market, obviously, but we're looking for beautiful animals. So apparently, if you see or take a look towards these animals, obviously there's nothing bad in them, but they do not look good or fine to me. So I want animals of my own choice because that's a part of the ritual too.
Yes, Shahzad, since he is a perfectionist, he wants to have the pick of the line.
All right, so let's look for it. Let's hunt. Okay, so I think over here we might get a deal over here. I think, Dr. Saab, this is the place where we can get a deal from because the animals are beautiful over here.
Just like to answer your question, these are the castrated ones.
Okay.
These are the weeders, that's why they were put in so much height.
And the beauty of the weather ones is that they really do not have any smell. And even if you're going to keep them at your place, they're not going to be smelly. Your neighbors are not going to complain that, you know, your goats, they're very smelly. And to be very honest, for all those people who are out there and they think that we are pretty glamorous or on the set, obviously we are, but in the mandi, we actually have to forget about all those glamorous feelings which we get or the glamorous vibes we get because we have to act like animals if we want to buy good animals. So, Dr. Saab, is it true?
To catch a thief, set a thief.
all right. So what we're going to do right now is that we're going to try to make a deal. Dr. Saab is going to do the conversation and I'll be your translator.
सर ये किसदा है तोड़ा सही जी इधर आओ ना एक मिनट इधर आओ कैमरे विच आ जाओ जरा ए केड़ी नस्ल है जी राजनपुरी है आगे आओ जरा राजनपुरी है अच्छा ए किथों लेके आए हो तुसी राजनपुर तो अच्छा ए जेड़ा ना ए किन्ने मंगदे हो जोड़ी दे
जोड़ी ते 1,20,000
1,20,000 ते ए मतलब किथों तक बन जाएगा
ਤੇ ਬਾਅਦ ਕੇ ਪਤਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਸੋ
ਨਹੀਂ ਦੱਸੀ ਉਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਨਾ ਕੋਈ ਆਈਡੀਆ ਮਿਲਿਆ ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਟੀਵੀ ਤੇ ਆਏਗਾ ਨਾ ਤਾਂ ਲੋਕੀ ਆਣਗੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਜਾਨਵਰ ਖਰੀਦਣ ਤੇ
1,20,000 ਮੰਗਨੇ ਪਏ
ਅੱਛਾ
Okay, so this particular gentleman is asking for 120,000 rupees for both of these goats and well obviously it's out of budget. So the only budget we have is 40,000 rupees. 40,000 ठीक है 40,000?
नहीं जी 40 नहीं मिलना
एक मिल जाएगा 40 में?
नहीं मिलता
Alright, so we cannot even get one in 40,000 rupees. Wow.
This is the particular Rajanpuri breed.
And this is a good breed.
Good breed and all the way from Rajanpur that is right on the border with Sindh.
But how old is this goat particularly?
He must be about 2 years. 2 साल दा He's about 2 years. है 1 साल दा 1 साल इतना किवें आ गया अच्छा
Alright, so the goat is
it's amazing the way they fed him just because castrating him.
okay, but now then, Dr. Saab, I've got a very important question that, you know, related to the age of these goats. Most of the time, people over here who actually own these goats, they do try to trick people.
Yes.
How do you think that people might get tricked because of the fact that they even glue their tooth back and they even glue their horn back? And then they say that, you know, this particular goat is just 1 year old. And by looking, you can actually tell that this goat is pretty much old.
Well, there are 3 or 4 ways they do it. One is bringing the cosmetic effect, and second is like biological expedition. That means they put in steroid injections and they give them anabolic steroids. And with the anabolic steroids, what happens? Then he starts eating. And when he starts eating, they reduce their fodder. They give him a lot of salt. Okay. When they give him a lot of salt, then he feels thirsty. After he's consumed water, then he starts feeling hungry. Then they give him the fodder, and that's why he goes put on weight. But these are just cosmetic effects which do come in with some of the...
Quite informative that is. But what are the repercussions? For example, we are done with the sacrifice ritual and now it's time for us to have a meal. So how do you think these steroids are going to affect us?
That is the thing, that's why the steroids are going to affect with us, because if the meat that we will consume, no doubt how much we cook the meat, the steroidal effect of the anabolic steroids, that means anabolic means which enhance the metabolism, they linger on in the system for more than even 6 days to 7 days after the meat is refrigerated.
And if you're going to have it, so our metabolism system will be disturbed, obviously.
Of course, that is a thing.
$70,000. कितने का दे देंगे? 70 का ही देंगे. Okay, so this particular gentleman, he's saying that he's going to give this goat for, or maybe probably he's going to sell this goat for 70,000 rupees. And in 70,000, we can buy a motorcycle over here. So, you can pretty much assume how expensive this particular goat is. But आपने इसको क्या खिलाया?
दूध पिलाया
All right.
और चना खिलाया और उसको जनाब मक्खन खिलाया।
और इसका क्या वेट होगा?
इसका वेट की बात नहीं है, कुर्बानी की बात है।
नहीं, वजन कितना होगा?
वजन इसका 1.5 मन होगा।
Alright, so this particular gentleman over here weighs more than 60 kg, and he's been fed with milk, butter, and a lot of other stuff which normally people even do not get to have over here. Am I right, Dr. Saab?
Correct, correct.
But do you think that, most of the time whenever we come to the market, people over here, they say that, that we have been feeding milk, we have been feeding butter, we have been feeding peas to them, and that's why they are so grown up. Are they speaking the truth most of the time?
Well, it was very difficult to say whether they're speaking the truth at the particular moment. But you see, we do not have the animal gradation in this country as we have in the States or in UK. When we have the animal gradation, all meat has to pass through a specific test, and then they can be marketed. But here, no such specific tests are available. We have to dwell on our own judgment, experience, and what we
And
want.
the goat
to have.
actually does not like us.
Yeah. It is saying that you people are persona non grata, so we abhor you and let's leave this place.
All right, but this particular goat is amazing. Alhamdulillah, mashallah. That's what we say if something's beautiful. But 70,000 is too expensive. We cannot afford it. People who actually love to show off, they can do this. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you?
I'm fine.
And your good name is?
Nazir Bhatti.
Batisa, what are you looking for today?
I'm looking for a goat for myself to sacrifice.
And what is your budget?
Well, I'm trying to less than 50,000.
Less than 50,000. That's a lot of budget if you're looking for one goat.
Yeah, but trying to find.
So how much have they actually?
He asked me for 45,000.
Do you think this particular goat is going to be fine for you?
No, but it's a choga because it's a 4 teeth, and I don't need that.
But what are the disadvantages of a 4-tooth goat?
Well, I need a young one.
Or you want a young one because the mutton actually is quite tasty.
Yes, of course.
But don't you think that this ritual itself is sparing mutton and beef for all those people who actually do not get to have?
See, the young goat are a lot of preferable to sacrifice because of when you distribute it to the different people, then it dissolves very quickly. Yeah,
Okay, but Buddy Sahib, where are you from?
I'm from UK.
Yeah, that's what your accent says. But how is Bakra Eid in UK?
Well, it's so different because we can't sacrifice any animal at home. It has to be in slaughterhouse, and it's done there. And everything is done over there.
And then where do you get the goats from? Do you have a market for that?
We go in the slaughterhouse and we pick one animal, and then we say, yeah, this is the one.
And how much is the animal for over there?
Well, it varies between 50 pound to 100 pound.
That's it?
Well, it's yeah.
Well, 100 pounds till date makes it 17,000 rupees. I think that's pretty much cheaper than Pakistan.
Yeah, it is, but especially on this type of function, the price is always higher. It might be because I'm talking about the last year. This year, the prices are definitely higher than the last year.
But people over there, they do have particular set of rules, and over here, we do not have any rules. We can ask for as much money we want to, right?
Yes, of course.
All right, but Eid Mubarak, Bhatti Sahab, and may you
you very much.
get your hands on that particular goat which you would love to sacrifice.
I like to. Yeah.
Look after yourself.
Thank you.
All right, so this particular goat is actually trying to talk to me. He's not happy of the fact that he'll be sacrificed on Bakra Eid. Yeah. So what are your comments? All right, so he's saying, no, I don't want to go with anyone. All right, so at last we think that we might get a deal on this particular stall because the goats over here, they are lovely, they're amazing. And I think they actually fall within the characteristics which we are wishing for right now. So, Dr. Saab, are you going to do the talking?
Okay, these are the beetle variety.
But we want these two, okay?
ਦੱਸੋ ਨਾ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਇਲਾਕੇ ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਏ ਹੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੀਆਂ ਵਾਲੀ अच्छा भिराया की मांग रहे हो इन्हां दा
ये और लेदा 35 पर लेदा 36
अच्छा कोई थले कर सकते हो थोड़ा रेट शेट कोई देखो ना
कार सका जी यही जे की बकरा साडी खरीदी सारा तो मूल पूरा नहीं होता
मुल ही पूरा की कर मुल पूरा नहीं होता ना
हां ना तो बहुत महंगाई है
महंगाई किस तरह है
मैं महंगाई इस तरह है कि असां पानी वाला गिन्ना टैंक ते था 200 मिलता पे
हाँ बिया होर
Okay, so now what's happening is that this particular gentleman who owned these herd of goats he's complaining about different difficulties which they have to face over here because of the fact that they moved from a different city and they're here to sell these goats. So now he's asking 36,000 rupees for this particular one, and 38,000 for this one. And I don't know whether I'll be able to buy two in 40.
कोई 20,000 ਦਾ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਕੋਈ 20,000 ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਕਿ ਨਹੀਂ
ਇਹਨਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ 20000 ਵਾਲਾ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਜੀ
ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ।
ਇੱਕ ਖਲੇ ਪਰੇ ਵਾਲਾ 20000 ਦਾ ਤੁਨਾ
ਉਹ ਤਾਂ ਲਿਸਾ ਹੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਉਹ ਤਾਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਲਿਸਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ समझ गया ना ਅਸੀਂ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਕੋਈ ਜ਼ਰਾ ਚੰਗਾ ਹੋ ਜਾਏ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਵੀ ਮਸ਼ਹੂਰੀ ਹੋ ਜਾਏ ਸਾਡੇ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਕੰਪਨੀ ਹੈ ਜਿੱਥੋਂ ਆਏ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਵੀ ਮਸ਼ਹੂਰੀ ਹੋਏ
We are trying to convince him.
ठीक है ना तो ऐसा कोई देखो ना कोई घट करो ना कोई
इस बात घाट जी ना कैसे करा तो दे पानी वाला ड्रामी था 200 तो मिलता है
ਇੱਥੇ
जी हां
ਇੱਥੇ ਮਿਲਦਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਉੱਥੇ ਗ੍ਰਾਮ ਵਿੱਚ ਤਾਂ ਪਾਣੀ ਬਹੁ ਹੈ ਨਾ
घरा में सारा खरीदण कौन बने घरा टैक्सी करा तो आते 1000 रुपया दो
ਨਹੀਂ ਤਾਂ ਗ੍ਰਾਮ ਆਪਣੇ ਬਾਗ ਸ਼ਾਗ ਨਹੀਂ ਖੂ ਆਪਣੇ ਨਹੀਂ
नहीं अपने बात मियां वाली जिथे कितने
Okay, Dr. Saab, just let him know that we are ready to pay 40,000 rupees for these two particular goats.
ਬਹਰਹਾਲ ਐ ਟੀਵੀ ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿ ਦੇਣਾ ਜੇ 40,000 ਦੋ ਤੇ ਦੇਣਾ ਚਾਹਨੇ
नहीं जी नहीं
ਅੱਛਾ ਚਲੋ ਕੋਈ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਅੱਲਾਹ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮੁਬਾਰਕ ਕਰੇ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਜੀ
All right, so he's not ready to make a deal because he knows that, you know, ahead we've got 2-3 days and people are going to come in and one way or the other he might be able to sell them in 25, in 29. So wherever he thinks it's going to be a sixer, he's going to sell it off. But it's all right. Thank you. Shukriya. All right, so unfortunately we were not able to find a deal for ourselves. So I think what we need to do is that we need to go back home because on every Eid, what me and my family look up to is goats. But other than that, we are most of the time interested in getting a cattle. But because of the fact that cattle is a bigger animal, so we've got 7 different shares. So 7 different people can actually participate and they can get one animal. It can be a little more cheaper than buying goats. So right now, what me and Dr. Saab is going to do is that we're going to go and look for a cattle. Let's see whether we're going to get our hands on a cattle or not, and what are the different types available, how much a normal cattle should cost for. So let's see, let's go and let's answer all your questions. Okay, so right now we are moving towards the cattle market, but in between we have been in conversation with different people, and whatever they're saying is that they're not getting their hands on a cheaper goat. The budget is 40,000, 50,000. People are asking for 50,000, 40,000, and it's hard for them to afford such a goat. Don't you think, Dr. Saab, it's quite difficult for all of those people who actually belong to the work class that they spare 40,000, 50,000 rupees?
I think it is a bit difficult, but I think the rates are going to come down.
And you know, to be very honest, these are the embellishments which we can use to decorate our goats because I don't know. So these are the.
ਇਹਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਆਦੇ ਨੇ ਕੀ ਆਦੇ ਨੇ ਕੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਛੱਲੇ
ਛੱਲੇ।
or the ringlets you put on the hoof of the goat.
And you know, whenever the goat's going to move, you'll get to listen to that. So if around your neighborhood you get to hear such a voice, obviously there'll be goats.
And all those things. ठीक है जी.
So these are the embellishments. Just like ladies love to go to parlor, goats love to come to these people so that we can decorate them.
So it is a beauty parlor for the goats.
Yes, it is indeed. Baba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. One for the master, one for the Dane, one for the little boy who lives down the lane. All right, wow. So we've got our hands on a beautiful black sheep, and we've been asking for the price. Well, the particular person is not interested in selling because of the fact that this particular animal is quite beautiful and quite cute too.
इसे पैसे दसो कितने मांग
इसका जी 45,000
So he's asking for 45,000 rupees for this particular Baba black sheep. So if you're going to mean it literally, so here's the Baba and here's the black sheep. So Baba black sheep. Wow, beautiful. Thank you very much. Jazakallah.
चलो.
So making our way towards the cattle market. One more important piece of information for all our amazing viewers who are out there. Now you can pretty much assume that how much polluted this particular area is because of the fact that there are cattle, goats, and there's no other place to go and do anything else other than that, even if you have to use the loo. So the trucks are passing by, it's all muddy, the pollution is in the air, and people over here, they love to eat such sort of things. Because this particular gentleman, he's selling these things. I don't know, what do we call them though?
We call it nukkad also,
Okay.
and we call it dal sevaiyan. But please beware, they contain artificial sweeteners, and those artificial sweeteners do not conform to WHO standards. So please beware of them.
But other than those artificial sweeteners, there are other artificial factors too, because they're adding up to the flavor of it. And don't you think that it's hazardous to consume?
Because in our local language we call them, they are made of gourd. That is in English is kadgi. And the way it is being made, if I just take you to the place how this gourd is being made, you will never touch this thing again.
But make sure that whenever you're coming to the market or to the mandi, please don't eat these things, because if you're going to eat them, you won't be able to, pass your Eid successfully. Okay, by successfully, obviously, I mean that you won't be in good health or good shape.
And the doctors will not be available over the weekend also.
Yes, indeed. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so finally here we are in the middle of the cattle market now. So it's the other part of the market, and people who are actually interested in buying cattle, one aspect is that they love cattle. The other aspect is that it might get a little cheaper than goats because of the fact that particularly one cattle can actually spare 7 different shares, and that's how we do it. Because for example, if we've got a joint family system, my uncles and aunts, they're living with me, so all of them can pool in and we can buy one big animal, and then we can do the sacrifice ritual, and then we can distribute the meat as per the division, obviously. So Dr. Saab, do you have to say anything related to that?
Yes, these are the Pakistani breeds which we have got here. They are known as the Vachal, Neelibar, Bhagnari, and Cholistani breeds. And usually the males, they are the bulls which are being sacrificed. And just now, if you see, some of them are chewing the cud. In chewing the cud, the word for it in English is rumination. Rumination. If you look up the English dictionary, it means to ponder deeply.
Okay, but other than that, Dr. Saab, now what do we have to keep in mind, for example, when we are purchasing a bull? And for example, if you're coming to the bull market, please make sure that you stay, for example, you have to stay away from these bulls. You have to make sure that, you're away, for example, because these bulls, they can really kick you hard. So please make sure that the bull isn't really angry on you and you're not wearing black color, because if you're going to wear black color, the bull might get pissed on you.
Yes, the first thing is that it must be of age, and the age must be of a year or plus. And secondly, when you open the mouth, the teeth, and the teeth configuration should be complete. Then it is ready for sacrifice.
All right, so how much do you think this particular bull should cost us?
I think somewhere around about 60,000 to 70,000 plus.
60,000,
70,000
70,000? I don't think so.
But maybe I'm a bit on the lower side. If we go further, it may go to 1 lakh, 1.5 lakh, or something like that.
I don't think so. All right. So, for example, if we are looking for a good deal within the bulls, the category, obviously. So, how much do you think we should come up with?
I think 70 plus.
70 plus.
So that each one has to put in 10,000 each. But don't forget, you have to take it home, the carriage, then
And the butcher fee.
Butcher fee, and all those things have come in. So it may add-ons may come up to 13.5 to 14,000.
So then let's go. Let's take a look at the bull market. How much are they asking for, and how much you think is going to be feasible? Are you going to come over here, or are we going to go over there? All right, so. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, so now we have been accompanied by that particular gentleman who have been actually looking after these cows and cattle, and now he's the one who will actually let us know whether how much this one cattle is for. So let's see. How much is this one for?
Is the 155.
So he's asking about 155,000 rupees, which is quite high. And Dr. Saab,
ਗੱਲ ਸੁਣੋ ਇੰਨੀ ਕੀਮਤਾਂ ਕਿਉਂ ਨੇ ਇਸ ਸਾਲ
इस साल कीमत है समझ तो गल बार हो गई है खर्चे भी इतने इनके ना दिए कीमत 40 40 50
खर्ची ज्यादा आ रहा है ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ अपना खान पीन वास्ते
खान पीन ਦਾ ਮਹਿੰਗਾਈ ਦਾ ਦੌਰ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਦਿਨ ਬ ਦਿਨ ਮਹਿੰਗਾਈ ਜਾਰੀ ਹੈ
अच्छा
हाँ इस
ਤੇ
वजह तो
ਇੱਕ ਹੋਰ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦੱਸੋ
जी।
ਤੁਸੀਂ ਅੰਦਰ ਆਏ ਹੋ ਕੋਈ ਪਰਚੀ ਸ਼ਰਚੀ ਸਿਸਟਮ ਵੀ ਹੈ
हाँ पहले अस आया पर्ची का पहले सिस्टम हाई 3400 रुपया असा भर के आया इतने पीछे
ਨਹੀਂ 3400 ਰੁਪਏ ਇੱਕ ਜਾਨਵਰ ਦਾ ਕਿ ਸਾਰੇ ਜਾਨਵਰ ਦਾ
200 रुपये फी डंगर का
अच्छा
जी
now just see the RNO fate. This man has come in. He's put in 3,400 rupees, and for 200 rupees per animal he has paid. So that also jacks up and escalates the prices.
Okay, so I think Dr. Saab, we need to check whether how old is this particular animal for.
ये 2.5 साल का है दोंदा है
All right, so let's see. I think we need to take a look. And for example, if we're going to hold this cattle, I think my cameraman needs to come in the front. And for example, if you're coming to buy a cattle,
That is the thing.
doesn't look like 2-year-old though.
दो तो होते नहीं है कोई थोड़ा जिहा जी 2 साल तो बहुत लगता है मैंने
2.5 साल है 2.5 साल है दोंदा
28 साल
I think we need to open it up once again.
एक जरा
Yeah, let's do it. See, so these two particular teeth over here, they actually are not just the two ones which are the grown ones. Actually, alongside these two, we've got two other who are actually growing up. So it makes it 3 years old, maybe probably 4-year-old. But at the same time, if you're going to buy a bull, make sure that once you get done with buying the bull, hold the bull from right over here, because this particular rope, it's tied alongside the nose, and it is known as the steering of the bull. Okay, so there won't be any issue. The bull won't jump over to you, and it'll be all good.
So one thing he's just told me, this is one of the Dhani breeds which from Domail Fatehjung they have come in, and these are one of the local breeds of the Potwar area.
Okay, so Dr. Saab, how many times do you think we have to be really careful about their behavior? See, just got a glimpse.
Yeah, we have to be whenever we are going to approach them from behind, then we have to be very careful.
Can we give it a try?
No.
Dr. Saab, please, Dr. Saab. All right, let me give it a try. So there's one more thing. We call it paratha though in our Desi language. I don't know whether I might scare the hell out of the bull. So let's see. All right, I don't know. I'm not sure about it. Okay, so let's leave it. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
And your good name is?
My name is Imtisal Khan.
My name is Imtisal Khan. You're not in school. You're in Bakra Mandi right now. So it's pretty much all right, Imtisal. Imtisal, what are you doing over here?
यहाँ पे I am here for.
You're here to purchase a goat or a cattle?
I am here to purchase a goat.
All right. A goat or a cattle?
No, for a goat.
All right. So what's your budget?
My budget is 20 to 25,000.
20 to 25,000. As I earlier mentioned, that people most of the time who are coming in, the budget they have in their minds is 20 to 25,000. But other than that, when we were kids, we love to visit these mandis and these markets because of the fact that we get to see animals, and since we are urban population, we do not get to see these images quite oftenly. So are you really here to purchase, or you are just here to have fun?
We are here to have fun.
All right, so now finally he speaks the truth and he's saying that he's here to have fun. And how do you think that you're going to get your hands on a goat worth 20 to 25,000 rupees?
Hope so.
Hope so.
I have seen much goats which are in the range of 20 to 25,000, but they were not of
The
much
size?
The size were very small.
Because the size does matter. Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Imtisal, for being with us. Lovely having you. All right, so that's how it is, and we're in the cattle market. We're going to go visit another cattle stall, and let's see whether somebody's going to come up with the rate of 70,000 rupees, as Dr. Baba earlier mentioned. So, Baba Sahab, let's go. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, finally, Dr. Sahab have figured out two bulls who are right over here, but they're quite angry. I don't know why. But Dr. Sahab, would you ever recommend to all our viewers to buy such an angry bull, because once they're going to take them home, they'll be in trouble?
Well, I like to say that at the present moment the bull looks angry, but these are timid bulls because they were brought in the houses. They are not brought in the farms. And they are coming these are the Dhani Nasals coming all the way from Danda Shah Bilawal. And this gentleman, he's raised them himself.
Okay, so I'm just testifying whether the bull is angry or not. But yeah, so you were saying something.
They are coming all the way from Danda Shah Bilawal. And this gentleman over here, he has this gentleman here, he has raised the bull himself. ਇਹ ਆਪਣੇ ਘਰ ਦੀ
घर दीजिए
ਹਾਂ ਘਰ ਦੇ
Maybe, Dr. Saab, what you can do is that you can hold the mic. Meanwhile, I'll make love to the bull.
Okay, I'm holding a mic. You better be careful, Shazad. We don't want to miss you. Okay. You see, they are very timid and they are very nice animals. And since they've been brought up in home, is the umar कितनी होगी जी?
2.5 साल
He's about 2.5 years old. As कितने पैसे मांग रहे हो तुसी? He's asking about 2,75,000 rupees, which is quite a big amount. तो दूसरे तक कितना मांग रहे हो जी? हाँ अच्छा, you say just now Shazad pointed on the hump. Hump usually is there in the camels, which has got a very specific purpose, and that is to store food and energy. And if you have got 2 humps, then that animal is known as the Bacitron. But that breed is only in the camels. Here, when you have the humps, these specific bulls do have the humps, which is a nomenclature of their being from a specific area. Whether they store food or not, let me ask him. ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਜੀ ਉੱਤੇ ਕੋਹਾਨ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ, ਇਹ ਕਿਸ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ? ਨਹੀਂ, as there ਕੋਈ ਇਸਦੀ ਐਨਰਜੀ ਸ਼ਨਰਜੀ ਵੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ? Okay. Now again the point is that in camels it is there to store energy, because camel has to go for a long distance into the desert, whereas here it only has the fat stored here. So this won't be of any much use in the cooking or other thing. But for camel, please remember single humped camel and double humped camel, which is known as the Bacitron, and it was found in the Gobi Desert and the Sahari Desert.
Now the point is that it's very hard for people to afford a bull worth 275,000 rupees. So can we ask him for a discount now?
Okay. आप पूछते हैं कि जी काफ़ी महंगा है, कुछ कम भी करोगे कीमत का? कोई नहीं नहीं ਮਿਹਨਤ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ, ਸਭ ਕੁਝ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ। 2,75,000 ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੰਗਦੇ ਹੋ। ਇਹ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਹੁਣ ਪਾਕਿਸਤਾਨੀ ਟੈਲੀਵਿਜ਼ਨ ਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ, ਬਾਹਰ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ, ਸਮਝ ਗਏ? ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਦੱਸੋ ਨਾ ਕਿ ਇਹ 2,75,000 ਕੀ ਕਰਨ ਮੰਨਦੇ ਹੋ ਕਿ ਮਹਿੰਗਾਈ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਇਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ?
बहुत ज़्यादा जी 1500-1600 तो 3 किलो बोरी है खल थी।
ਅੱਛਾ
5,000 तो चने की बोरी है।
ਤੇ
3500 तो कणक की बोरी है।
ਵੀ ਹੋਰ ਕੀ ਖਰਚ ਆਂਦਾ ਹੈ?
और इसने दूध पिलाया है।
ਅੱਛਾ। He is saying that from 1,500 to 3,000 is the cotton seed cake, which we call khal in our local language. And similarly for the chana, it is about 3,000 rupees per bag. Plus he says he has fed him with ghee and he has fed him with milk. So the price is escalated.
But Dr. Saab, I don't think that today is a good day for us to get a good deal. So thank you very much. Jazakallah, bahut shukriya. So ladies and gentlemen, I think we should better move on towards the different category, which is the camel category. So let's go and make sure, Dr. Saab, you don't get hit by the bull. Shukriya ji, Jazakallah.
Friendly with me, don't worry.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so here within the cattle market, we do have a lot of people who are actually looking for cattle already. It's Friday. So let's see what they're looking for actually. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
And your good name is?
Fahad.
Fahad bhai, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for a bull
You're looking for a bull and the range is?
around 1 to 150.
1 to 150. I think we might get you a deal because of the fact that earlier where we were in conversation with that particular gentleman had a bull for 150,000 rupees. But how much weight are you looking for?
Around 4 to 5 months.
Around 4 to 5 man, and a man is actually equal to 40 kg, so you can actually do the multiplication. Don't you think 100 or 150,000 is quite a lot?
No.
No. And do you have that particular bargaining skill which you require if you're coming to the mandi?
Obviously.
How many times have you been to the mandi earlier?
7 to 8 times.
7 to 8 times. So this is the next time is coming in, because of the fact that if you need a good purchase, you have to come visit the mandi almost after every other day, so that you get a deal. But thank you very much, Fahad bhai.
You're welcome.
May you get whatever you're looking for. All right, look after yourself. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so finally we are done visiting the mandi. Unfortunately, it wasn't our day. We were not able to get a good deal. So earlier when we started the show, we kept it in mind that we are going to get a pair of goat for 40,000 rupees, but it was too low. I think I need to raise a little amount, because if I want to have a pair of goat, I think I might get it around 60,000 rupees or maybe 55,000. 50,000 is pretty much fine. Dr. Babar over here, thank God that he was here, because other than that it wasn't really easy or that easy to explain it to you guys that how things are working over here within the mandi, what are the traditions. So Dr. Saab, now quickly before going, what are the key points which which one need to have them in mind so that once they're coming to mandi, so that they can make a good purchase?
I think we have gone over there. The main thing is to move around, look around, give your price, move forward, don't haggle, then make a second round, come back again. You can't get a good bargain. Then the ideal for you is to come on the second day of Eid and then on the third day of Eid. Of course, you're going to get a bargain because there ain't much buyers in the market. But before we close, let me tell you something. When you take your animals with you, there are 3 or 4 things. Please do not leave water with them because you'll give them influenza virus or they may even get pneumonia. Secondly, don't overfeed them. And then also check their feed also. They have got the feed toxicity.
But Dr. Saab, how do you think we are going to get to know whether we are overfeeding them or not?
That is a very important question you have put forward. You just put in a small amount, whether he consumes it. When the animal consumes that small amount, after give him a break of one an hour or half an hour, then give some and then third. But when you see that the humps are full, the goat is size are full, then that is a point which you should watch out that the goat is or the animal is now consumed this thing.
For example, if people who are actually buying goats today, for example, they buy a goat, they get back home, and they think that the goat is sick, or the goat has fallen sick, or the cattle has fallen sick. What do you think they are supposed to do?
First of all, if they fall sick, there are 2 indications. Number one, their feces, that in laying language, it is the potty. They'll become just very, very fluid. And secondly, the animal will stop eating. And then he will start having a discharge from the eyes and from the nostrils. Okay. What you have to do is, at that time, don't panic. Please give them, take them to a vet. Give them antibiotic shots and they should be all right. But again, a point of consideration from a religious point of view, that animals which you are slaughtering should not be sick. So please keep your animal very healthy. Do look after them, and the only way you can look after them, when you tie them at home, you give them the water, then take the water away. Because what happens, the nostrils should not dip into the water. Okay. That is how they get the influenza virus with them.
All right. Thank you very much, Baba Sahab, for being with us.
Yeah, Shehzad, really, you must be very tired, and I'm also very tired. But I see what I can say to all the PTV viewers all over the world, that Shehzad has got better energy outside the studio than in the studio. Thank you, Shehzad.
All right. Thank you very much for being with us, Dr. Saab. Thank you very much. Lovely having you. And for all those lovely and amazing faces who are tuned into PT World right now, the only thing I'm going to convey is that please make sure that, because kids, they do love animals, but they're not able to look after the animals. So if there are elderly people around, please make sure that you look after the animal, you do the ritual as it is supposed to be. And this particular Eid can be celebrated on 3 different days. So if you want to do the sacrifice ritual on the 2nd day or the 3rd day, it's your call. So whenever you want to do it then, and distribute the meat, have the mutton, do barbecues, call in your friends, do whatever you feel like, just enjoy. And on Monday, inshallah, me and Maha will be doing a live show from the studio. So let's and then we'll see whether I have that particular energy in me or not. All right, but that's a challenge taken.
Okay, I'll be watching you very, very with great scrutiny on Monday.
All right, I look forward to that particular scrutiny. So don't forget to write to us on our Facebook fan page, which is with the name of World This Morning. On Daily Motion, it is World This Morning. On Twitter, it is World This Morning without a G. Catch the rerun at 11:05 and make a wise choice. Look after yourself. Good morning.